Two colour images I'm reasonably happy with. Here they are. And here are two my lights have just all gone out.
What did I say?
During the meanwhilest.
During the meanwhilest? No, I don't like that at all.
Well, hello. It's the dynamic trio back again. Anyway, a few years ago, during that pandemic thing and being starved of photographic opportunities, I not only had a go at some oil and water photography, a project I repeated and showcased a couple of weeks back. I also looked at trying to copy the still life style and images of the great Josef Sudek. You know, this sort of thing by the great man himself, alongside my rather unimpressive, shall we say, effort. Anyway, I'm putting my failure solely down to the equipment I was using and not at all to my inadequacies as a photographer. After all, a GFX 50R and excellent GF lenses were just too good, I think. Too good when trying to get an older antique look to an image. But after my recent haul of vintage equipment that I amassed at the end of last year, and see the link above to that video, I now feel that I have at least a lens or two capable of getting that older, softer and more analog look. So for this shoot, I'll be adapting the Pentacon 50mm f1.8 lens to my XH2 and having another go. I know, it's just like the TV, isn't it? Loads of repeats. I chose this Pentacon lens anyway over the optically inferior Clubman 28mm because of its focal length. I figured that at a 75mm equivalent, it would give me a more lifelike representation of what are, after all, still life objects than the wider Clubman would have given me. Now, I'm not going to attempt to copy Sudek. I think I proved to myself in the past that it's just not possible. However, a more practical and attainable approach is inspiration, and trying to use the great man's work and the experience gained last time around to that effect, and hopefully get an end result worthy of some kind of a tribute to Mr. Sudek. So let's go and find a suitable subject or four then. Maybe an egg or some garlic or an onion, maybe. Just about anything really, but I'll probably wait until Lisa goes out and then I'll raid the kitchen cupboards. You never know what you'll find in the depths of them. But before we do that, here's a subject Sudek was less well known for, some woodland photography, and I found this scene and thought it looked rather like one I shot last year in our local woods. Any similarity is purely unintentional. Right, let's go and find some stuff, set it all up, and have a bit of fun, shall we? Oh, glue ain't what it used to be. Do you know? The frustrations of trying to be an artist. That's all I'm doing. Trying to create art here. Art. And all these obstacles in the way. I don't know. What has my life become, mate? Right then. I'm sure I said that before the other day. Right. Well, I have relocated from... Ooh, nice bit of light coming. Maybe not. I've relocated from my little... studio to one of our bedrooms that has a box window and a south-facing window at that. So I'll just talk you through this and I'll stick it back up, and then I'll do my shooting. Is it? So yeah, I've acquired some items from the kitchen. I've got a nice bamboo chopping board. I got a glass container that once held Italian seasoning, but which is now empty, handily. A bulb of garlic, a red onion, and I've also got over here a white onion, an egg and a lemon. And what I'm going to do first off is try and do like an interpretation of what Josef Sudek might do if he had colour technology available to him. Not necessarily digital, but you know, colour. So yeah, I've set up like a still life scene in the box window, and then when we're getting some nice light through, which is casting some nice shadows through the blinds, but diffused by this piece of net curtain when it sticks up, shooting away and getting some reasonably nice images. Using my XH2 with the Pentacon lens, 50mm lens adapted to it, shooting at f4, ISO 125, and the shutter speed in aperture priority is around about 1/100th of a second, but I am shooting 2, sometimes 3 stops. Ooh, that's all right, but the light's too harsh now because the curtain's not there. 2, sometimes 3 stops underexposed. So yeah, I'm going to shoot off some of these colour ones now, and I'm going to stick, I think, with the red, white and green. And they're all quite subdued colours of the setup I've got now. And then I'll try shooting with some of the other items I've brought in. But probably then in like a pure Josef Sudek, black and white, grainy, underexposed style. Right, I'm going to stick this back up now then, for what it's worth, and then carry on shooting. Right, see you in a bit. See you back in the other room when we look at the images on the computer. Is it? There we are. Right then, where's my hammer? Well, that really was a bit of fun, if a little frustrating with the net curtain falling down all the time. Judging the sun was a bit hit and miss too, but I think I got 1 or 2 colour images I'm reasonably happy with, and here they are. And here also 2 reasonably okay mono images that I came away with. Processing wise, it was a case of lifting the exposure, so I shot everything at -3 EV to try to introduce some artistic noise, and where I failed, introducing some more noise into the mono images, at least with the with the Lightroom slider there, adjusting highlights and shadows, played around with the vignette or 2, and that was about it really. So that's it then, my finished images and my tribute, and yes, I shall call it a tribute to Mr. Josef Sudek. I'm a lot happier than last time around, and whether that is down to the lens, a bit more application perhaps on my part, or just some newly acquired post-processing skills, then who knows, I don't know. Anyway, is this something you like to do? Finding inspiration or copying, great photographers? Let us all know in the comments below. Right then, that is it for this Saturday's video. Now, Tuesday will be a proper Tech Tuesday with an in-depth look at my new vlogging setup, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Is it better than my GoPro Hero 12 Black? And more importantly, do I like it? Well, find out all this and less on Tuesday. So until we meet then, be nice, okay? Ta-ra.